Record. Okay. Welcome, everybody. You're tuning into the recording. So, Julie, if you want to grab your 2 blocks.
Okay.
And when you're ready, you can press play on the playlist.
Okay.
Great. And then meet me in extended child's pose with your blocks. So bring your blocks into your hands. Bring your toes together to touch and your knees open. And then reach your arms out long. So this version, you're really just going to open up through your chest and shoulders a lot here. So you can either have your hands on the blocks, or you can even lower them down and bring like your forearms to the blocks to go deeper into your chest and shoulders and drop your forehead to the mat. Now just close your eyes and breathe. Take a deep breath in. And open mouth, exhale out. One more time, big breath in. Exhale out. Now just rock your head side to side. And slowly shift your weight into one hip and then the other. Rock side to side to just gently open through your joints, your hips, your knees, and your shoulders. Now rock back to center. Inhale, rise up to tabletop and bring your hands on your blocks. So just refine your alignment and look sideways so you can see. Bring your blocks directly underneath your shoulders and your hips over your knees. Inhale, cow pose. Arch your spine down and gaze up. Breathe in, press your chest forward and relax your shoulders. That's it. Inhale. Exhale, angry cat. Push into the floor and draw your belly towards your spine. Drop your head down and open up through the back of your neck and shoulders. Maybe rock your head side to side. And no breath to movement. Inhale, cow pose, arch down, gaze up. Exhale, angry cat, push down. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Spend a couple more rounds here. You can roll out your head and neck. And take one more full round of breath here. Come back to your neutral spine and keep your hands on your blocks. Bend your elbows straight back. This is going into puppy dog pose. So lower your chest towards the mat and keep your hips high. Now walk your hands forward. And then again, press your chest down towards the ground and go deep into your side body, your spine, and your chest and shoulders. You can rock side to side. And then slide your blocks out from under you. Slide your blocks out and slide forward. Straighten your legs and come to Sphinx pose. So flip your toes, bring your elbows underneath your shoulders, and push down into the floor. Draw your belly in, lift your chest, and lift your gaze. Nice, big breath in. Exhale, lower down. So take your left hand out to a T. This one should feel really good. Bend your right knee and use your right hand to roll yourself onto your left shoulder. Place your left temple on the ground and place your right foot on the mat behind you. Just let your knee go where it will and reach your right arm up towards the ceiling, maybe even behind you to deepen the stretch.
Oh yeah, this feels really good.
Yeah, this is like one of my favorites. You could even find tiny micro movements here. So rock your arms side to side or whatever you need to just breathe into your chest. And switch sides and roll back onto your belly. Send your right arm out long And bend your left elbow, bend your left knee, and roll over onto your right side. So same thing, bring your right temple to the mat and reach your left arm up. Option to reach back behind you. And again, just breathe and settle in. Maybe a little micro movement. Inhale, reach back up. And exhale, lower down. Now inhale, rise up to tabletop. And again, restack your joints. We're going to take a counter stretch here. Reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. And then thread the needle. Bring your right shoulder and your right temple to the mat. And you can reach your left hand forward and drop the front of your right shoulder down to deepen the stretch just in your neck and upper shoulder. Draw your left hip up and back. And again, breathe into the length and space that you're creating in your left side body. Slowly rebend your left elbow and come back up into your tabletop. Reach your right arm up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, reach your left arm up. And roll out your wrists, one direction and then the other. And exhale, thread your needle. Bring your left shoulder and your left temple to the mat. Reach your right arm forward and drop the front of your right shoulder down.
Oh my God. Will you stop there? My dog is just attacking me.
That's okay. He wants to do some downward dog. Bring your right hand back underneath your shoulder and reach your left arm up. And come back to tabletop. What's your dog's name again?
Bear.
Bear. Okay, just for bear. Inhale. And exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips up and heels down. And just walk it out. So bend one knee and then the other. And press into your fingertips. So see if you can activate into your hands. Push into the floor actively to take the weight out of your wrists. And then add a micro bend into your elbows. So rather than locking out your joints, bend your elbows, engage the muscles in your arms, and then push down to lift out of your shoulders. So take a deep breath and lift up through your heels. Exhale, lower them down. Inhale, look forward and walk to the front of your mat. So just walk to ragdoll pose. Bring your feet hip width distance and bend your knees a lot. Now interlace your hands behind you and rock side to side. Just let everything hang heavy. Bend your knees a lot to create more space in your lower back. And find release. Maybe shake your head yes and no. And slowly release your hands to your mat. Toe heel your feet together. And very slowly roll up your spine. Take your time, restack your vertebra. And as you reach the top, inhale, lift your shoulders up to meet your ears. Exhale, relax them down. Bring your hands to your heart and close your eyes. Come to Samasthiti, stand at attention. Set your intention here for your practice. And I offer you the intention to just find balance and equanimity in your body. Maybe create space where it felt closed. Take a deep breath and lift your chest up to meet your thumbs. And big open mouth, exhale out. Relax your hands down and blink your eyes open. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach your arms up over your head and breathe. Now just shift your weight forward and back and then side to side and find center. So ground down through the four corners of your feet. and push actively down to engage the muscles in your leg. Now relax your shoulders and turn your pinkies and maybe even broaden through your upper back. Inhale, interlace your hands, bring them behind your head. Exhale, back bend here. Press your hips forward, lift your chest, lift your gaze, and just hang out here, maybe sway side to side, and start to open up through your chest and shoulders. This should feel really good in your pecs and your biceps. Ooh, inhale, back to mountain pose, so bring it all back to center. Exhale, swan dive down, fold forward, open up. Inhale, halfway lift, bring your hands to your upper thighs, and breathe. Now shift your weight forward into the ball mounts of your feet. Bring a micro bend into your knees, so just bend a little bit and then lengthen through your spine. Inhale. Exhale, crawl forward, come to high plank. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, and then slowly lower all the way down to your belly. All the way down, zip your feet up together and tighten your fingertips. So bring your fingertips underneath your elbows for wide arm baby cobra. Breathe in, lift up through your chest. That's it. Exhale, drop your left shoulder and look over your right. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, drop your right shoulder, look over your left. Inhale through center. Exhale, lower down. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders and then flip your feet. You've got two options. You can take tabletop or high plank. For high plank, inhale, push into the floor and rise straight up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath and reset here. Open mouth, exhale out. Inhale, look to the front. Let's flow 2 more times. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Rise up to stand. Exhale, interlace your hands behind you. Inhale, back to mountain pose. Exhale, swan dive down, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, high plank, plant your hands and step back. Now lower all the way down again. And this time, interlace your hands behind you. So interlace your hands just like that. Press your palms together and zip your feet up. Inhale, locust pose. So press your palms together to lift your chest and squeeze your shoulder blades together. That's it. Now option, engage your inner thighs and lift your feet off the mat. Draw your belly towards your spine and lift up, lengthen. Breathe in. Exhale, lower down. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Same options, either high plank or tabletop. Inhale, rise straight up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward 1 more time. Exhale, standing forward fold, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up. That's it. Exhale, back bend, interlace your hands, open up. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, high plank. Lower down to your belly. And now this time, take your legs a little wider, so about hip width distance. Bend your knees and bring your toes together to touch. There it is. As wide as your knees want to go here. Keep your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, king cobra variation. So straighten your arms, push down, and lift up. That's it. Now press your hips forward. Lift your chest, lift your gaze up to the ceiling, and maybe reach the crown of your head back towards your toes. Big breath in. Now exhale, drop your left hips down And gaze over your right shoulder. So you'll maybe let your toes kind of go where they're going to go and open up through your left hip flexor. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, drop your right hip down and look over your left shoulder. Again, get into your right hip flexor this time. Now inhale back to center. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Bring your feet back to the mat. And inhale, tabletop or high plank. Rise up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look to the front. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Bend your knees and sit low here. So bring your knees and toes together to touch. Squeeze your inner thighs and shift your weight back into your heel. That's it. Inhale. Exhale. Again, interlace your hands behind your back. Press your palms together and find a chest expansion. So open up through your chest and shoulders. Now sit lower in your chair. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Keep your chest expansion and just hang out here. Let gravity do the work. You can bend your knees as much as you need and maybe even sway side to side to just open up through your shoulders and chest. Now release your hand. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, high plank, step back. So I'm gonna offer you an option for Chaturanga Dandasana, and we'll do it slow the first time, and know that there are a lot of different options. So hinge forward on your toes, and then exhale, bend your elbows straight back, lower down halfway to where your ribs meet your elbows. Now flip your toes, inhale, upward facing dog, press your hips forward, lift your chest and lift your gaze, and exhale, downward facing dog. So when I say Chaturanga Dandasana, that is the movement from high to low plank. Now you also have the options, try on some of the other options. So hinge forward to high plank. You can hold your high plank right here, build your strength, and then exhale back to downward facing dog. Or you can also move through Chaturanga on your knees. So you can always drop down to your knees, send your elbows straight back to focus on alignment and upper body strength. Lift your knees off for upward facing dog, and then downward facing dog. So just know that you have a lot of options throughout the class. You can change it up, check in with your body. Take a deep breath in, and open mouth, exhale out. Inhale, three-legged dog, lift your right leg high. Now exhale, scorpion dog, bend your knee and open up through your hip. That's it. Inhale, back to three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Step your right foot forward. Nice. Now inhale, warrior two, rise up to stand. So spin your back foot parallel to the back of the mat, and then get low in your front leg. Reach your arms out long and press evenly into both feet. Nice. Reach your right arm up and then your left arm down and back. So we're moving into what is called cow face arms, and I'll show you. I'm going to flip so you can see what it looks like in the back, but cow face arms. So you can if you can make contact with your fingers, go ahead and try to make contact, or just reach, right? Try to keep your same alignment. This can also be done with like a towel or a strap, but wherever you are, just know that you're creating space here in your shoulders. That's the intention, right? So breathe in, get low in your legs, and then reverse warrior, reach up and back and press your hips forward. You're using your core here to support you. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Keep your cow face arms. Again, hinge forward, activate through your feet here. So press into the floor to keep your inner thighs engaged. And then use your obliques to lengthen up and away from your right thigh. That's it. Inhale, star pose. Turn your toes out and heels in. Don't move. I'm going to turn to face you. Okay. Star pose, make it big. Yeah, just open up through your hips, your shoulders, breathe in. Exhale, horse, get low. Nice. Now bring your hands to your thighs and just settle in, side to side, start to open up. Inhale, press your thighs open. Exhale, drop your right shoulder down and gaze over your left shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, drop your left shoulder and look over your right. One more round. Inhale, center. Exhale, look over your left. Ooh, inhale, center. And exhale, look over your right. Inhale, star pose. Straighten your legs and open up. Exhale, warrior two. Now inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your front leg. Reach up and back. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Plant your hands. Cartwheel down, high to low plank. So option to move through or keep your high plank and go straight to downward facing dog. Inhale, three-legged dog. Lift your left leg high this time. Exhale, low lunge. Step forward. Scoot your toes forward. And inhale, warrior two. Rise up and bring your arms out to a T. That's it. Get low in your front leg and spin your back foot parallel to the back of the mat. And then find your cow face arms. Reach your left arm up and back and your right arm down and up. And one side may be a little different. I know my right shoulder is a little stronger than my left, so this side is a little harder to make contact with my fingertips, and that's totally okay. Inhale, reverse warrior. So reach up and back, make it big. Reach your fingertips towards each other and stay strong. Exhale, extended side angle. Again, you're moving, you're using your core here to keep you stable and keep you standing. Now inhale, reverse warrior. Oh wait, just kidding. Inhale, star pose. Toes out, heels in. Yeah. Exhale, lower down, horse pose. Now same thing. Point your knees and toes in the same direction and just shift side to side to start to open up. And then lift and lower. Just lift, lower. That's it. So open up through your inner thighs and strengthen through your glutes. So press into your outer thighs here, or outer outsides of your feet to engage your outer thighs. That's it. Just 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Inhale, back to star pose. Toes out, heels in. That's it. Exhale, warrior 2. So press the air down as you lower. This time, inhale, reverse triangle. Reach up and back and straighten your front leg. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. High to low plank. Flow through. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale out. Okay, let's flow through breath to movement. So inhale, look to the front. Exhale, standing forward fold. Step to the front. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Bend your knees. Sit low, reach high. Exhale, interlace your hands behind you. Inhale, chest expansion. Open up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, release your hands. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Plant your hands and step back. Flow from high to low, breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, three-legged dog. Lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step forward. Now inhale, reverse warrior, reach up and back. So actually inhale, warrior 2, Now reach your arms up and back and take it all the way to reverse warrior. To connect your movement. That's it.
And then I think
Now
I
exhale.
went this way.
Oh, no. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach forward and down and stay strong in your core. Inhale, star pose. Take your toes out and heels in. Exhale, lower down to horse. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle. Reach up and back. Exhale, chaturanga. High to low plank. Flow through. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Spin open. All the way and connect your breath to movement. Breathe in reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle, hinge forward and down. Inhale, star pose, toes out, heels in. Exhale, horse pose. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior, straighten your legs, reach up and back. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana, high to low plank. Option. You can stay in high plank. Or straight to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale out. One last round. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step to the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. That's it. Exhale, bring your hands behind you, interlace. Inhale, chest expansion. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, release your hands. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. High to low plank. Inhale up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, three-legged dog, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, reverse warrior with your cow face arms. So make a big circle, reach your fingertips towards each other and then connect the reverse. Exhale, extended side angle, reach forward and down. Now inhale, star pose, toes out, heels in. Exhale, down to a horse. Inhale, open up, back to star. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle, reach up and back. Exhale, cartwheel down, high to low plank. Flow through, check in with your body. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, three-legged dog, lift your left leg. Exhale, low lunge. Step forward. Inhale, warrior two, rise up. And then circle, open, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle, hinge forward and down. Now inhale, star pose, send your toes out, send your heels in. Exhale, horse. Inhale, star pose, burst open again. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach up and back, or reverse triangle. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Flow through high to low. Inhale up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look to the front of your mat. Exhale, come down to your knees. And have a seat. Woo, shake it out. How you feeling?
I'm sweaty from that. It's so crazy. I felt like it's not like, crazy cardio movements or anything.
Yeah, but it's still intense, huh?
Yeah.
Cool. We're gonna do a little more. We're gonna do some shoulder opening, but also strengthening. So, yeah, just come down and meet me in. Oops, just kidding. Meet me on your belly. I'm gonna go sideways so you can kind of see what I'm doing. So meet me on your belly and come to Sphinx pose. Bring your elbows underneath your shoulders and zip your feet up together. Yeah. To press the tops of your feet into the mat, draw your belly in and push down to lift up and out of your shoulders. So big difference here to here, right? Push down to lift up and lengthen, and then again, strengthen through your belly to create space in your lower back. That's it. Breathe in. Exhale out. Okay, so we're gonna add some core. Flip your toes, and then breathe in. Exhale, lift your hips up to meet your shoulders. So hips in line with your shoulders. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift up. Feel your lower belly draw in. Inhale, lower down just to hover. Exhale, lift up. Now it's down, 2, lift, 2, lower, lift. Use your breath. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. For 8, 7, 6. Press into the floor. That's 4, 3. Actively press into your forearms. Last 2 and 1. Lower down to your belly. Ooh, lower back down. And maybe bring your arms out in front of you. You can windshield wiper your knees or your legs to find release in your lower back here. Okay, we're going to switch it up and move into dolphin dog and what we call dolphin dog push-ups. So from your Sphinx pose, flip your toes and lift your hips off the ground again. Find your long spine and then press into your forearms and send your hips up. So keep your feet where they are for now because we're going to move forward and back. So it goes lower, 2, and lift, 2. Lower, lift. Inhale, exhale. Now press into the floor with your forearms to lift up and out of your shoulder sockets. Exhale as you lift, and then press your heels down and lift your hips higher every time. Lower, lift. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Come back up to dolphin dog. Bring your elbows underneath your shoulders and walk your feet forward. So walk your feet as far forward as you can. You may even bring your palms together. Move forward, forward, forward. Now push into the floor to lift out of your shoulders. Breathe here. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower to your knees. Ooh, and maybe a little puppy dog pose or even child's pose and drop your forehead towards your knees. And then just rock side to side. Release your lower back. And roll up to a seat. Ooh. Okay. That one's intense, huh?
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, that was a little core, not too, it doesn't seem like it's going to be hard, but it is.
Yeah.
So cool it down, stretch it out a little bit. Come to seated figure 4. So what that looks like is bring your feet to the mat and bring your right ankle to your left thigh. And we're just starting to open up through your outer hips and your glutes. So maybe just rock side to side here. And if this feels good, if you feel like you have a lot of space, start to walk your hips closer to your heel. So the closer to your heel, the deeper the stretch in your right outer thigh.
That feels good.
Yeah, and you can just rock it out, breathe. just depending on how strong you are in your hips, maybe very tight. And you may even want to drop your left knee and your right foot over to the left and go deeper into the stretch. You can like sit up and get a little twist in there. And then come back to center. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I think one of my AirPods just died, that's why.
Oh.
Okay, so we're gonna move into, I got one going, one still strong, into double pigeon, or a variation of double pigeon. So from where we were, just bring your left shin parallel to the front of the mat and your right ankle on top of your left knee. So you may wanna use a block here to fill the space between your left foot and your right knee, and to take any kind of pain or pressure out of your joint. So you never want to feel any kind of tweaking or anything in your knees, in your ankles. And if this feels good, you can stay right here and just breathe into your outer hip, or you can take it a little deeper and walk your hands forward. Ooh, and get into your lower back and your outer glutes. Big, slow breath in. Big open mouth, exhale out. And slowly walk your hands back up. And we'll take it a little bit deeper. So take your same leg, cross your right leg over your left. So as far over you want your like knee to knee, and you may even, if you need to create more space, you can crawl forward to like a tabletop variation. Get your legs how you want them, get your nice cross, and then sit back onto your hips. So your feet go outside of your hips and you've got space, but you're one knee on top of the other, and you should feel a lot of stretch in your outer hips and outer glutes, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you can stay right here and breathe, or maybe reach one arm up and over, so right arm up and then down, and then left arm down and then up for those cow face arms. And this is what we call cow face pose or happy cow pose. So like I said, you can either, if you can reach your fingertips, great, or not, just reach them towards each other, and then either breathe here or lift up through your chest, lengthen, inhale, and then hinge forward and deepen the stretch. Now the key is to keep your sits bones on the mat as you hinge forward and lengthen through your spine. And it's okay if your fingers are not touching. You're still feeling, or you should still feel some opening in your shoulders. And slowly rise back up. Release your arms. Ooh. And then send your legs out long. You can unwind them however works the best for you. Shake them out. And then let's do this all on the left. So take your left ankle to your right thigh, flex your foot, and then just check it out here. So rock side to side, open up through your hip. Yeah, you can still. And then shift your hips forward. Again, rock side to side. And you can drop your right knee and your left foot down to the right side. Maybe even add a little twist here. And then come back to center. Scoot your hips back. And let's work our way to double pigeon. So bring your left or your right shin parallel to the front of your mat. And bring your left knee or left ankle over your right knee. And if you got your block, you can place it under your left knee. So inhale, lengthen through your chest or lift up. And exhale, walk your hands forward. And just breathe into your left outer glutes, your hip. Let your head hang heavy. And slowly walk back up. And cross your legs, so bring your knees closer. And same thing, if you need to come forward into tabletop and kind of reach your legs into place to get your left knee on top of your right, and bring your feet out wide. Option to stay right here and breathe. Or add the arms, reach your left arm up and then down, and then your right arm down, and then up. And then same thing as before, just honor where you are in your body. If this side is stronger, breathe in. And exhale, hinge forward. Again, ground down through your sits bones to deepen the stretch in your left outer glute and lower back. And slowly rise up. Release your arms, release your legs, and send them forward, shake it out. Bring your knees into your chest and roll all the way down to your back. Roll all the way down, bring your knees in, and then just rock side to side. Neutralize your spine first. Send your left leg out long and squeeze your right knee into your right armpit. Inhale. And exhale, supine twist. Drop your left leg to the right, or your right leg to the left side. Place your left hand on your right thigh, and then gaze to the right. And relax your right shoulder down. Breathe here into your lower back, maybe into the chest expansion. And slow everything down. And bring your knees back into your chest, switch sides. So squeeze your left knee into your left armpit and send your right leg out long. Inhale, open up. And then exhale, drop your left leg to the right side. Stack your hips and relax your left shoulder down. And gaze left. Squeeze your knees back in. Again, neutralize your spine. And send your legs up the wall. So legs up the wall is a great restorative posture. It feels really good, especially if you're on your feet often. But another layer, you can stay right here, or you can move into plow pose. So for plow pose, bring your hands to your sides first, and then send your feet up and back. So feet go towards the back. Keep your gaze in front of you. And then maybe bring your hands to your hips and allow your toes to drop down behind you. So breathe here, slow your breath. And then maybe begin to send your feet straight up for a shoulder stand. So walk your hands a little bit up your spine, which means closer to the ground, and then push your hips up to lengthen. Breathe in. And exhale, bend your knees. And try on ear pinning pose. Allow your knees to come outside of your ears. And slowly roll down your spine. Roll all the way down to happy baby and grab the insides of the soles of your feet or your outer calves or outer thighs. And just find the layer that feels good and allows you to lengthen your spine, including your tailbone down to the mat. And then rock side to side and massage your spine. Maybe stretch one leg and then the other. And take a deep breath in. Squeeze your legs or squeeze your knees into your chest and your nose into your knees. And exhale, final Shavasana. Allow your toes to fall open. And actually, before you get into your Shavasana, grab your 2 blocks. And we'll set it up for your heart opener. So make a T with your blocks, actually more spaced out than that. One is going to go right underneath your shoulder blades. So along your spine, should fall right about there. And then the other one is just to rest your head on. So re-find your Shavasana. And you may need to make some adjustments. Bring your shoulder blades just above your block. And then rest your tailbone below your block. So create length, maybe a nice little spine stretch. You should feel opening in your chest and shoulders. And you can place your head on your other block and your arms out to the sides. And breathe. And just take these last final moments to absorb the benefits of your practice. I'll let you know when it's time to come out. There's no rush. You're welcome to stay right there. Looks like Bear's ready.
She just came and disturbed me.
Aw, it's all right. Yeah, and just make your way up to a seat, or if you're following along on the recording, just find your way, or get into your breath and back into your body and come back to a seat. Ground down through your sits bones. Close your eyes and just feel into where you were able to create space in your body today. And maybe anything that feels different from before the beginning of your practice. So reach your arms up over your head. Take a deep breath in. Exhale your hands to your heart. One more time, big breath in. Press your palms together. Lift up through your chest and create even more length and space through your spine. Draw your thumbs to your third eye and bow forward to seal your practice. Namaste.
Namaste.
Awesome job. Let me just stop this recording really quick.